Hello, Prealgebra students. This is lesson 43. Our objective is how do you find the surface area of composite figures? And the surface area is just the combined area of the surfaces of a solid. So think about like adding up the area of each of those sides. This is extremely helpful when you're thinking about like maybe siding the side of a building or painting a room. We call the lateral surface area does not include the bases or the top and the bottom. So it wouldn't include the top or the bottom. So it wouldn't include like the roof or the floor of a room, for instance, the top or the bottom of a box. Okay, so let's get into this and let's try it. It says example 1, or like example 1 says, find the surface area and the lateral surface area of the cube below. So let's start off with part A. And it says the surface area. Well, we know that there are 6 boxes, or there's 6 faces on a cube. And each of those is a square. And in this case, this is a square that's 9 inches by 9 inches. So that means each square is going to be 81 inches squared. Okay. And since I have 6 faces, the front, the back, the right, the left, the top, and the bottom, I'm just going to say 6 times 81. And I will get 486 inches squared. That's for part A. For part B, we know that there's 4 lateral faces because we're not including the top or the bottom. So I already know the area of one of those is going to be 81 inches squared. So now I just need to multiply that by 4, and I will get 324 inches squared. Again, I guess I want to point out, notice that my units of measure on this are inches squared because I'm talking about area, how many squares it would take to cover that object. Alright, this is example 2. It says, before buying paint for the sides of this building, this person calculated its lateral surface area. Find its lateral surface area. So notice, we have several different parts. We have this box right here, this one, and then there's a big one on the back, and the big one on this side. So let's just start off with the ones we can't see. So let's start off with this side right over here. Okay, I know it looks something like this. Okay, I know this length right here is 12, and this length right here is 20. So it'd be like saying this is 12 and that's 20. So this box here that I'm wanting to find for is 10 feet tall. And 12 plus 20 is going to give me 32 feet long. So the area is going to be 320 feet squared because I took 32 feet and multiplied it by 10 feet and got the area of that one. Okay, now let's try to find the area of this back one back here. Again, that we can't really see. Again, I know that it is 10 feet tall. This piece right here is 12, and that piece right there is 15. So it'd be kind of like saying this is 15, and then that's another 12. So if I add those together, give me the whole length right there. So it'd be 27 feet. So then I'm going to say 27 feet times 10 feet. And I get 270 feet squared. Okay, now let's find the area of this one right here. That is 12 feet wide and 10 feet tall. So that area in there is going to be 120 feet squared. Area of this box now is going to be 12 feet wide and 10 feet tall, so it's going to be the same as that green one. It's going to be 120 feet squared. This one right here is going to be a box like this, 15 feet by 10 feet. That's 150 feet squared. And going back to red, because I ran out of colors here, that box is 20 feet by 10 feet, so it's going to be 200 feet squared. So now the question is, what is the lateral surface area? Which one of those is the right answer? Well, the answer is all of them together would be the lateral surface area. So notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different numbers here. So then to find the total lateral surface area, I'm just going to add those 6 numbers up. Adding up those 6 numbers, I get 1,180 feet squared. So that's going to be our lateral surface area. Alright, find the surface area of the box. Well, here's the box here, and I notice I've labeled this the top, the bottom, the right side, the left side, the back, and the front. And I could do like I did before, and just find each one of those 6 parts separately, and then add them all together. Or what I could do is I could kind of unfold this box, and that's what it would look like here. Again, here's the top corresponding to there. The left side's back here, the bottom's down there if I just unfolded it. The right side's there, and there's the back and the front. Let's go ahead and write in the measurements on here. This is going to be 2 wide, 2 centimeters. And this is going to be 5 centimeters. This one up here would also be 2 by 5. This length here is 9 centimeters, which would go the same for all of these lengths. These are all the same length. The bottom is 2 centimeters wide. This side is going to be 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters is supposed to be 5. And again, that's still 2 in there. Okay? So notice, if you look at this box right up here, this box down here, they're the same size. If you look at this box and this box, they're the same size. And you look at this box and this box, they're the same size. So if we want to find the area, we really want to find the area of 3 of those boxes and then multiply each one of those by 2 and then add those 3 together. So let's see if we can do that here. Let's start off, I guess, with those yellow boxes. One yellow box is 5 by 9. This is 5 centimeters by 9 centimeters. And then I'm going to multiply that by 2 because there is 2 boxes. Then I'm going to add to that. Let's go with the red. The red boxes are 2 centimeters by 5 centimeters. And again, I have 2 red boxes, so I'm going to multiply that by 2. I'm going to add to that the blue boxes. The blue boxes are 2 centimeters by 9 centimeters. And again, I have 2 of them. 1, 2. So all I have to do is calculate those 3 numbers, and then I will have, and then add them together, and then I'll have that, my answer. So let's see, 2 times 5 is 10, times 9 is going to be 9 centimeters squared, because I got 2 centimeters. And by 9, I mean 9D. Let's see, again, 2 centimeters times 5 centimeters is 10 centimeters squared times 2, so it's going to be 20 centimeters squared. Plus, let's see, 2 times 2 centimeters is 4 centimeters, times 9 is going to give me 36 centimeters squared. Adding those all up, you get 146 centimeters squared. Alright, your homework is there on page 279. You can do the practice set, all the 43s, all the 42s, and then 12 more of your choice.